I have an interesting relationship with shiny Pokemon. In all of my years of playing Pokemon, I never come across a single one. I've never seen a shiny Pokemon and thought my game was broken. I've never failed a shiny. I've never had any of that. I simply never found a shiny Pokemon, unless I'm remembering incorrectly. So in 2021, when a shiny Celebi paired with Dotazarut would be given out, I knew I did not want my first ever shiny to just be handed to me. I wanted to earn it. And so, I began hunting in Sword and Shield for my first ever shiny Pokemon. Now, which shiny did I start hunting? Well, it was Applin. But not any ordinary shiny Applin. It would be a shiny blue Applin. You see, when I started hunting for Applin, I actually had forgotten what color shiny it was, and I remembered it as blue for some reason, and I didn't want to search up how shiny Applin looked at that point, so while I was questioning myself about its color, I was on the Masuda hunt. Egg after egg, I would imagine it to be shiny, but I would be disappointed with the red one each time. And remember, I was under a time limit. I had to get this Applin before the shiny Celebi event would be distributed, and since I had other things to do, it genuinely felt serious and tense. It felt like it was taking so much time that every once in a while, I would read what other people were saying about shiny hunting. I would constantly search for how other people shiny hunted. How could they handle it? I had no idea. It felt like the shiny Applin didn't even exist, which perhaps it didn't. I then one day saw that someone said that it isn't about the goal, but the journey. Savor each moment you hatch that egg, because that will be a time you won't get back. Savor it, accept it. This is a story that I cannot make up, but despite how dizzy I was, despite how nauseating it was to go back and forth and back and forth, the moment I accepted it after reading this post, realizing what sincerity it had in it, did I in those same few minutes find the shiny Applin. Honestly, it's incredible. Around 3 days later after starting, I saw it. The green Applin. I got the shiny Applin, but it wasn't the one I wanted, the one I envisioned. I wanted the turquoise one, the one of my dreams, but instead, I got a realistic apple. I can't lie that there was a bit of disappointment when seeing the Applin for the first time, but either way, I worked for it. It felt amazing seeing that shiny Applin for the first time, as it was in fact my first ever shiny Pokemon. Now, this took me around 7 to 10 hours, which looking back was a lot of time. Maybe not to others, but to me that really was. I didn't either count the amount of eggs hatched, but I remember doing the math with the amount of boxes that they filled up, and since I did the Masuda method without the shiny charm, the odds were out of 683. And if I remember correctly, it was actually around those shiny odds that I found it. There was a lot of guesswork since I had been trading and releasing the non-chosen ones, and some got intermingled with my other Pokemon in the boxes, but it was around 500, 700 something eggs. But this isn't where the story ends. Actually, far from it. This is just the prologue. You see, after I was done hunting, I decided to waste even more time and finish the Sword Pokedex. And as I was hunting in Route 5 looking for a Dewpider, I searched up a video on how to hunt for it. And you would not believe what happened. If I could find it, I will show it on the screen right now. But in the comments, a person wrote that they had found a shiny before finding the Dewpider. And what did I find? A shiny before finding the Dewpider. Twice in a row did I find a shiny right after reading a comment about it online. And guess what? This was still before the shiny Celebi was distributed. It honestly made my shiny Applin feel less necessary as time went on, but I'm still glad I hunted for it. Now the shiny I found it was actually a Swirlix, and as I encountered it, I for a second thought to myself, wait, is this a different form of Swirlix? It looks oddly familiar. Maybe just another form. But nope, it was the shiny. Now, the reason I thought it may be a different form was because I never used a Swirlix and had seen a shiny before, but I don't think it was with context, so I thought it could be plausible that it was a different form. Honestly, I really like Swirlix's shiny. It looks like a creamy chocolate cake or something like that. Since then, I've played a lot of games with better shiny odds, so I have gotten quite a few. I eventually got the shiny Celebi and the shiny Zamazenta, and in October 2021, I got myself a shiny Zoroark. I also then after got in Pokemon Go several shinies, in Let's Go as well, and in Legends. But I've actually yet to find a shiny in the DS or 3DS era, but hopefully one day I will. I'd like to get a full art shiny in the DS games with the 8,192 odds. I think that'd be really cool. Except the shiny Applin and my shiny Zoroark, Most of my shinies are full odds in the respective games, which I think is pretty cool. I don't think I'll ever become a shiny hunter, but maybe streaming it wouldn't be such a bad idea sometime. If I ever want to get into streaming, that is. Perhaps that's what I'll do. But either way, shinies are cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. If you'd like to see more videos like this, see you next time.